messing with the pressure. Someone hit my line, it's my connection with the Tesla. We gon' move the city back to back like it's on. We gon' move the city back to back, we doing extra. Jenny from the block, where you from though? You know it's on side when you come though. Hit it from the side like a drum roll. Hit it from behind like a Congo. Make it shake and let's go. It's some ways that we know. You got places to go. Waste no time, let's get on. Only way that you know is for me, cause you know that I go. Let's go. Crazy, I go crazy. Crazy for mine, and I'll go crazy. Crazy, I go crazy. Crazy for mine, I'll go crazy. And I'll go crazy. I'll go crazy. Crazy for mine, I'll go crazy. Let's go. Crazy for mine. Let's go, let's go. Hey, hey. Beat that thing down like you started attention, my baby. You had some plans with your man, just tell him to cancel, my baby. Slide to the crib, look like Dracula's mansion, my baby. When you pull up, it's on action, my baby. If these walls talk, they give you my checklist. You know you shouldn't ask this. Those girls are just practice. I ain't one for the past tense. I'm just trying to get active. Sex game on savage, yeah. Crazy, huh? Crazy, huh? You don't know it's crazy, huh? Crazy, 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 you know it's crazy, yeah, crazy, let's go, crazy,
Late night,
sex,
no late,
text.
What's the odds against that? Is that a safe
Bet,
casino?
life,
Al Pacino,
nights,
feeling gangster,
like
in the crazy paradise, paradise.
Simon,
When I leave you
go,
when I come
you
you
stay,
That's how it always
goes,
Fuck the mother,
niggas,
fuck the mother,
niggas,
just to get back at
me,
I ain't touched the mother.
bitches,
Okay, I did.
So what,
we sin, we forgive, you know.
what,
I ain't God, I just try to act
like him,
You know how hard it is to
grow up,
I'm so
grown up,
I act
so tough,
I hold
back feelings,
It's gotta be
so rough, you,
but you still
hold up,
with a smile on your face, but you're so
tone up,
You're acting crazy right now, but when the drums come in, I wonder if you lose it.
You're acting crazy right now, but when the drums come in, I wonder if you lose it.
Just do it, just do it, just do it,
Just do it, just do it, just do it.
You're acting crazy right now, but when the drums come in, I wonder if you lose it.
You're acting crazy right now, but when the drums come in, I wonder if you lose it.
Just do it, just do it, just do it,
Just do it, just do it, just do it. Crazy right now. Crazy right now.
Crazy right now.
Crazy right now.
I don't mean to hurt you, baby. Don't even deserve you, baby. I be out way too late, but I don't got no curfew, baby. No, I say, hey, just be patient. Patience is a virtue, baby. Make reservations for that dinner. Did not mean to desert you, baby. And that was way before the entree. Got a call from my nigga Andre, who said he think he just say one Kelly and a Beyonce, and they both want to play. So what am I supposed to say?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? Oops, what happened? While we're waiting on TikTok to catch up, I don't know. I don't understand what's being installed here. I already have it. What in the fuck? I guess. What do you mean log in? What? What in the hell is going on? Hold on, guys. Shit, I don't know. All right. Sorry about that. I had to get TikTok up and going. Let's get this out of the way. Let's go live on. All right. Are you serious? All right, there we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We can actually get the show started now. Welcome to another edition of the Sneak and Geek Live. My name is Atreus. Some people call me Atreus. Others might say Atreus, however you want to say it. Recently, we've even heard Atreku. So let's go ahead and get into it. First of all, hit the like button. Make sure you're sharing this video out. Today, we're going to do kind of like an assessment of the platform. I also want to let out some air out some frustrations, and then we're gonna get into Guardians of the Galaxy, some of the writer strike stuff. We got a couple of trailers that we want to react to today. And then, speaking of, let me go ahead and do this. Sure, these are on point. My headphones are going through it, y'all. Bluetooth. Let's see if it's gonna pick up. Come on. Pick up. Pick up the phone, baby. There we go. There we go. All right, and then we'll go to Mic check, mic check. What in the I don't even know. I don't even know how long I was going without sound. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. Uh it's been a long day. Anyway, going back to what I was saying, uh Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is absolutely positively the best Marvel movie since Infinity War. It's better than Endgame. It's better than No Way Home. It's it's Marvel at its peak. It's shoot. It's Marvel at its best when it's not worried about identity politics. Rocket and Quill are the heart of this story. Um, I mean, it pulls your emotional strings in ways that I ain't gonna lie. I shed a few tears on this movie. I ain't gonna lie to you. Rocket is my guy. Quill is my guy. Gamora, I love Gamora. Unfortunately, it's still heartbreaking that that's not the Gamora that Quill fell in love with. Um, I don't want to spoil anything, but um, yeah, I'm just not gonna say anything about that because I don't want to spoil it. This movie deserves your money though. And shout out to Hypnotic. I understand where Hypnotic comes from when he says he doesn't want to support anything Marvel or Disney right now. But I'm more about supporting good content. And I feel like um if we don't support this movie, we're sending the wrong message because we're sending the message of instead of give us good content and leave the identity politics alone, we're sending the message of superhero fatigue. And I don't feel like that's accurate. Now, unfortunately, I believe the box office revenue for this movie has been dampened by the negative reputation of Disney and Marvel right now. Only 118 million at the domestic box office. I feel like it had 150 to 180 potential. Hopefully the good word of mouth can help carry it at the box office, but right now with a $250 million budget, we're talking about needing to make around I don't know, 600, 700 million just to break even. If you see another 70% drop off, I don't think that's possible. So, uh, I really believe that this movie deserves your money. It earned it. James Gunn doesn't miss. I'm sorry to say, I know a lot of y'all mad because he didn't cast Henry Cavill as Superman, and they're saying James Gunn killed Shazam and this, that, and the third. Listen, James Gunn does not miss. He didn't miss with the Suicide Squad, Guardians of the Galaxy. He didn't miss with I forgot what that movie's called. He just don't miss, man. It's just the facts. So I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I think that I think that we gotta support good content. Shout out to Hypnotic who's in the chat. It's crazy, bro. I was just talking about you. I was just talking about what we was talking about on Saturday Night Hypnosis as far as whether or not you should support Guardians of the Galaxy or not. And what I was telling my audience was that I certainly understand not supporting Disney or Marvel because of the what they've done to the fans, and I absolutely support that. However, I question whether or not we're sending the wrong message if we choose not to support them at all. Are we sending them the message of, do we heart more of sending the message of, hey, this is the content we want, good content, no identity politics, or are we sending them the message of superhero fatigue? Because of the, we might be sending them, by not supporting them at all, we might be thinking we're sending them one message, but they might receive it a different way. So, yeah, that's what I was thinking on that. But, ultimately I support, Disney, this movie isn't performing as good as it could perform if it wasn't for the negative reputation that Disney has garnered for itself. And so they have nobody to blame but themselves. I just hope that, I just believe Guardians of the Galaxy was so good that it deserves your ticket. So anyway, we'll move on. We're going to move into Blade and Stranger Things. So as y'all know, the writer's strike is a thing. And because of it, we have some delays or some outright pauses, or I don't believe it's cancellations, but it could be heading towards that. Hypnotic says, I used to be on that side, but the problem is by supporting their one or two good movies, they use the money gained from those films to then continue creating, pushing 3 or 4 woke other films. Yeah, and I can see that, and my theory completely hinges on the idea that they're more interested in making money than they are pushing an agenda. And if they're more interested in pushing an agenda than they are making money, then my theory doesn't really hold up, right? It doesn't really make if you support the good film that with no identity politics and they interpret that as, oh yeah, they're just going to support Marvel regardless, then absolutely they're going to push that agenda, and it's a tough situation. Which is why I don't and then like what Reed just said in the chat, he said like they did with The Mandalorian, they'll probably take that success and then try to inject the identity politics into it. Like they did with The Mandalorian. The Mandalorian was so successful, they said, okay, well, let's try to use what we want to. Yeah, you got a point. You got a point. So, but anyway, so Marvel hits pause on Blade due to writer strike. The writer's strike has taken a bite out of Blade. Marvel Studios is shutting down pre-production on its vampire thriller starring Mahershala Ali, which was set to begin filming next month in Atlanta. The feature project, which has been paused once before, becomes the first tentpole movie impacted by the strike. Was it supposed to start filming next month in Atlanta? Find that hard to believe. But I wonder if Mahershala Ali is just going to flat out say, man, you know what? I'm done with this. Because he's a very big time actor in Hollywood. I'm pretty sure Mahershala Ali has plenty of options lined up for him to go and work. To be going through all of this headache with Marvel, it just don't look good, man. It don't look good at all. Blade had recently hired True Detective and creator Nick Pizzolatto to work on the script, but according to an insider, time simply ran out. The studio will restart the production once the strike is over. Restart the production how? Nah, they can't be talking about writing it over again. Since the strike action began Tuesday, the biggest impact has been on late night talk shows and Saturday Night Live. One drama series, Showtime's Billions, halted production Thursday. I'm tired. Due to picketing. And Blade wasn't the only casualty. We also have Stranger Things being halted. This is a bigger blow, right? Because everybody's looking forward to Stranger Things. I wonder if Stranger Things can beat out Wednesday. I still find it hard. Does anybody else find that hard to believe that Wednesday beat out Stranger Things as the biggest show on Netflix's platform? I find that hard to believe, man. Plans for filming the 5th and final season of Stranger Things has been paused due to the writer's strike. Co-creators and co-showrunners Matt Duffer and Ross Duffer, known as the Duffer Brothers, tweeted a statement over the weekend on the account for the Netflix show's writer's room. Duffer's here. Writing does not stop when filming begins. While we're excited to start production with our amazing cast and crew, it is not possible during the strike. We hope a fair deal is reached soon so we can all get back to work. Until then, over and out. This is tough. I've heard both sides of the argument. I've heard people say that shout out to Casey on Saturday Night Hypnosis. She said that, well, a lot of them were saying that this has to do with the fact that they want streaming numbers to be transparent. I don't know. I don't know much about the writer's strike, man. I know it can't be just about money, because there's been, according to some sources, there's been some generous offers on the table. So see, I was trying to find it. Okay, fair enough. So how long is this going to go for? Writers Guild of America. Shout out to Clownfish TV. TV writers are not the reason teachers are unpaid. Teachers are not the reason nurses are unpaid. Nurses, we are not in competition with each other. Everyone deserves a living wage. I don't know. You deserve what you make. If your writing isn't bringing me any money, then, hey. The heat and the rain tried to melt my sun, but one woman picket going strong in Atlanta. Shout out to the lady who told me I was beautiful. And okay, whatever. The work conditions are unfair, and we're not going to quit until we get ours. Ryan Harvey Percy of SAG After Tales deadline outside of Paramount Studios in LA today. I don't know. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm a writer and a storyteller. If they was to hit me up today and be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? We need writers. I would go. I would go. Anyway, that's that. Let's see what else we got on the table for today. We got to get into another video reaction or trailer reaction. Yay, video games. I know y'all's favorite subject. But we cover all entertainment. And so we have a game. Is that really what it sounds like? Whatever. That I want you guys to see. We're gonna be reacting to this really quick. It's a shame that entire Meg segment. I don't even know if sound was coming through on that. That's unfortunate. There we go. All right, see it. Oh no. That was not supposed to happen. Sorry about that. 1 second. Playback. No. Sorry about that. Sorry if I blew your ears off. You know, video games have progressed a lot over the years. I mean, some of this stuff looks amazing, but you can't even get excited about it no more because when was the last time a game like released finished, huh? And working properly? But this does look, visually, this looks amazing. Okay, very interesting. Very unique looking monsters or boss fights. The fuck is that? Yo, credit to the people that come up with the designs for these monsters and stuff. Like, Lord have mercy. Like, what? Reed says they used the Mandalorian as a cash cow to create crap, and you can see that in the newest season when costume is as horrid as the actors they brought in. You know what? Yeah, those Mandalorian costumes look like they were made. You know what? We're not even gonna go there. All right, now, if I'm not mistaken, this is supposed to be an MMO. Getting to well-made trailer. I won't mind if it came out in 2025. Please let the game have the time to fully develop. This is what true next generation MMORPG. Yeah, whatever. This looks absolutely incredible. Please, please. Yeah, I mean, you know, if it takes till 2025, sure, but you know, I'm honestly getting tired of them announcing games that's like 2 or 3 years out. This came out of nowhere, but holy, looks absolutely insane. I just hope it looks as good as it did in that trailer. You know what it looks like to me? It looks like a smoother version of that Crimson Desert uh trailer we saw some years ago. Yeah, this was 3 years ago? Oh no, no, no. This is 2 years ago. Okay. Well, yeah, damn near 3 years ago, Game Awards 2020. So almost. But if y'all remember this, I'm not gonna play the whole thing. You can see this one is like in like 15 frames per second. Oh, it's it's not the same aesthetic, but they play because Black Desert is a MMO, and Crimson Desert is supposed to be like the single player version. But I don't know when we get in this game. If we getting it at all. But you get the gist. You get the gist. But yeah, okay, so that's that. What else we got? I don't know. I think we might have gotten everything. Hold on. Let me check Twitter because I post a lot of stuff on my Twitter that I mean to come back to. Let me check my bookmarks. Nope, I think we're good. Oh, there's this little story right here. It's just a little rumor. This is based on Bounding in the comics. Marvel knows that their movies are not good, trying to course correct with higher paid writers. So yeah, perhaps you can make an argument that they use the writer's strike to get rid of all of their writers so they can bring in some new ones. Let me see. What's this? Come on, Bounding. Come on, Bounding. A relatively recent rumor claims that Marvel Studios and its executives know that their movies are not good. This new rumor comes from Scooper Jeff Snyder during a recent appearance on the Hot Mic podcast with YouTuber John Roca. Snyder says, come on. Bounding in the comments is struggling. Y'all got to fix y'all site, man. Snyder details Marvel's got a secret that's hiding in plain sight. You stop. It'll tell you what the secret is. No, I'll tell you what the secret is. The secret is that they know their movies are not that good. They know that the scripts in particular have been pretty bad. And that's why if you've been paying attention in the last few weeks, you will note that Marvel has been spending a lot more money on writers. Snyder then pointed to the hiring of True Detective and the Magnificent Seven remakes screenwriter Nick Pizzolatto being brought on to the Troubled Blade film, Terminator Dark Fate Foundation, Avatar, Way of the Water, and Snowpiercer writer Josh Friedman joining the Fantastic Four film, Beef creator Liu Song-jin penning Thunderbolts. Pay attention, guys. They're not going out to the newbie writers anymore. They are going out to some heavy hitters for writers. That's the Marvel secret that no one has talked about yet. They are now paying for writers because they realize these freaking scripts got to get better because our audience is going to turn on us. What do you mean going to turn on us? We've already turned. Y'all saw what Hypnotic just said in the chat. He don't want to support any of it. Snyder continue. It can't go on forever. We go to the movies, or at least I do because I'm not an idiot. I go for a fucking story, so tell me a good story, and that all is in the script. It starts on the page. Can't argue with that. So we just saw another article verify, when we were talking about the Blade delay, that they hired Nick Pizzolatto. So we know that it's true. It's just whether or not this is going to bring forth any changes, right? Marvel got to get it together. Blade, you got to nail Blade down. You have to. There is no better way than to screw up your audience even worse than to fuck up Blade. So if anything, this writer's strike might give them more time to cook the script a little bit more. Give it a little more time in the oven, whatever the case may be. But get you some more experienced writers and do what you got to do. I don't know whose idea was it to bring in these new writers. Probably the wokesters that work at Marvel and Disney. But that shit ain't going to fly. Either way, guys, we can go ahead and wind the stream down. I appreciate you for stopping by. Shout out to Hypnotic. Shout out to Reach. Shout out to user 987 over on TikTok. I appreciate you guys. And yeah, let's keep growing. Let's keep surviving. Let's keep doing our thing. I'll talk to y'all a little bit later. Deuce.